If that was you, could you do it again for me, please? I'm telling you what, it's so spooky. Thank you so much. The lady or the master of this beautiful home, please walk up the stairs to us.
I heard what sounded like footsteps then, man.
I did.
In this corner over here.
So this was built by the Herrick family in the 1850s. The Herrick family had this house until 1901, and it was took over by the Curzon family. The Curzon family had until the start of World War II, where the War Office took it over. And this was also a listening station for during the World War II. Most of the interceptions were from the Third Reich back in World War II, and it's one of the last messages from the Germans that actually got transmitted to Beaumanor Hall. So we've got a few active areas in the hall. Up in the main hall bit, you've got on the balcony area where a few people have been seeing a lot of apparitions along the balcony, mainly female apparitions. Mostly from the ghost of Sophia up at the top there, who was part of the Herrick family, who was his wife. So many people have experienced footsteps in this area, people being touched. So yeah, it is quite a maze down here, mainly during the Victorian age, goes back to, and also the World War II period. So this room in here is quite active. So I've had a personal experience with this location. Me and my other colleague a few years ago, we were changing a light bulb, and in the corridor we heard a man's murmur. We checked all the CCTV, we checked the site. There was literally no one else on site. So yeah, we just ignored it and basically left. So this is the Victorian wash area here. A few times we've had the little bath things been rattled. Also a few groups have had really good Ouija board experiences in this room. A few lights from the K2s, they've been lit up quite a lot here down the Victorian area. And that's mainly it from the cellar area. And most of the activity is up in the attic as well. So along here we've had many people witnessing dark figures going along the corridors as well. In this room here, a contractor was working up here one time, and he actually felt a touch on his shoulder. He turned around and he didn't see anything. So basically he ran back down to the reception area and said, "I'm not going back up those stairs, you have to go and get my kit for me." I think at one time a door had been slammed as well, which was unexplainable. So many times there has been a few groups have been reported footsteps when they're in the other rooms coming down the corridor. They look behind and there's no one coming up. They've been shouting for other colleagues or team members, and they've literally not been giving a response at all. And they've been on the radios and they've been saying, are you coming up the stairs? No, we're in a different part of the hall. So that's very interesting.
Okay, someone's coming up. Okay, yeah, someone is definitely there. Hello? Jill? You there, Jill? What? Something just walked up the stairs. Hello?
The spirit of Beaumanor Hall. The one that likes to walk this landing and the stairs. I'm here all alone. And I was wondering if you could make yourself known to me. Could you walk towards me?
I'm going to introduce myself to you. My name is Mark. I was born the 3rd of March 1964. That makes me 59 years of age. And we are in the year 2023. Now, I'm just wondering if you could communicate with me by letting me know with your voice or knocks like this, or footsteps, or purely just by following me round. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into the other part of the cellar. Hello. Again, my name's Mark. Have you followed me into this war museum part, the cellar? Could you make some kind of noise? Could you knock on something like this for me, please? Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to do that again. That was absolutely brilliant of you. Thank you. Could you knock again like this, please? Could you knock on something like this for me, please? Thank you. Thank you so much. Don't be afraid. Could you knock again for me, please, if that was you?
So in this particular part of the building, there's been many reports of footsteps and apparitions being seen. The apparition of a man is the most common thing to be seen up here. So I'm here on my own. Mark's down in the basement. And we're hoping to get some sort of activity. Is there a man here? If so, can you make yourself known, please? Can you walk towards me?
Right, guys, I've just had a bit of a knock over the far end over there. I don't know if it's paranormal, but it went straight after I knocked, which you will see. If that was you, could you do it again for me, please? I'm telling you what, it's so spooky. And there's loads of rooms. I'm going to go into another part of the cellars now. Are you going to follow me? And again, I'd like to thank you if that was you.
I want to say hello to the spirits of Beaumanor Hall. What a fantastic building. My name's Paul. And I'm here tonight to experience what other people are said to have experienced. Paranormal activity caused by those that are said to still roam this building. If you are one of those that roams this building, could you give me a sign, please? Could you make a noise? You're welcome to come and sit down with me at this table. There's many chairs here. You take your pick. There's no need to be shy. And I don't want you to feel intimidated in any way. I'm not here to make fun of you or cause any harm. I'm solely here to communicate with you.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to sit on this chair, and I'd love you to introduce yourself to me. Could you move one of the bottles for me to make a noise? Could you copy me, make a noise like this, please?
Could you copy me?
Hello, I'm back again. Now, the last time I was here, about 3 minutes ago, I did this. Now, if that was you knocking in that corner over there, could you do that again for me, please? You know my name now, it's Mark. I'm running out of things to say to you. Please, could you do that knock again for me, please? I'd love you to. Just like this. It'd be amazing if you could do something for me. Just make me believe.
man who wanders this place, this attic, if you are here with me now, could you please come forward? Could you do something for me inside this room? I'd really appreciate it. I'll be coming back up here later tonight, with my friend Mark. And I'm wondering if you'll do something for us then. Or maybe you want to be left in peace and you don't want anyone invading your space. And if that is the case, then could you make a noise?
I'm just beginning to sit down. I'm going to do exactly what I did when I was by myself. So, hello, my name's Mark. I would like you to knock after me. That's where the knock come from, Paul, right down there. Now, there's no vents there, mate, or nothing. I'm telling you. And there's no vent on that dehumidifier behind you there. If you are here with me, which I think you are because I was drawn to this room, don't be afraid of Paul being here. Please, please communicate with us. Knock again after me, please. It was amazing what you did for me. It was amazing, honestly. And I know it's you now because I haven't heard a knock since I've been down here. I know that you did that knock. So please do it again for me. Just like this.
See, that humidifier is loud. It's constantly blowing into it.
Yeah, but there's no knock at all, is there? There's nothing on it, mate.
Well,
there's no flaps.
That's air conditioning because it's so warm in here.
Mate, it was over there. It was over there amongst that lot there. It definitely knocked. It wasn't nothing. It was like a. Do you know a flap? When the flap goes.
Yeah.
But if you look at these here, let me show you. Look. Things like that. There's things that move.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm telling you, mate, I'm being honest with you. That's definitely was a knock. I know it's you. Because if there was a flap here or it was that air conditioning, mate, you'd hear it again. And it was so plain. Straight after I knocked, it was down this area around here.
See, that's the interesting thing, that if we don't get that again, then you know it's not a natural occurrence.
It wasn't a
Well,
natural. I know it wasn't,
potentially,
mate. I know
there's
it
more
wasn't.
chance of it not being a natural occurrence. What about the
Go
door? Was it long after you came in, or?
No, I did exactly what I did then. I come in, I sat down.
See, there's a few things here as well, Mark.
Yeah, there's loads of things,
Gas
mate.
masks and stuff.
It was definitely down this end. Definitely down this end, mate, whatever it was. And it was quite loud, to be honest. But I haven't heard it since.
Okay, so my friend Mark, who sat over there, he was down here on his own earlier, and he believes that you knocked for him. So he's brought me down here to see if you could do it for both of us. Would it be possible to copy me? What's interesting is that you haven't heard that noise
No,
again.
that
for
noise
the amount of
hasn't
time
gone
we've been here.
Mate, honestly.
So therefore, it's not like something that's constantly
Constant, that's
happening.
what I'm saying. It's not nothing to
Yeah.
do with that fan behind me.
It's
at all.
not to say that it wasn't natural by any means.
But what could it have been? We're underground.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the ceilings. There's nothing, if you look on the ceilings, there's absolutely nothing. I don't know. I'm telling you, mate, honestly, wait till he is. I went like that. And it went boom, straight after.
Yeah.
Straight after.
Weird down here though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's strange, mate. When you're on your own, mate, honestly,
Strange feeling.
you get a feeling, don't you, like,
Yeah.
of
You feel
on edge.
very closed in as well.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
claustrophobic.
I feel dead closed in down
Yeah,
here.
it's dead weird.
And
man.
it's muggy warm. I'm surprised you've got your jacket on because I'm
it is
really warm.
mate. I'd like to thank you, if it was you who made that noise, again. I keep thanking you because I know it was you. I really do, because there's nothing else that's made that noise.
Right, so we've moved on to the dressing room now. There's loads of different artefacts and stuff in here, Mark, isn't there?
Yeah.
You've got all the old photographs of the past residents
This
that
would
were
be
here.
this would be a bit of a private room because it's a dressing room. Isn't
Yeah.
it? I should imagine.
So we believe that this is the dressing room. Are there any ladies of the house here? Or any children? We'd love to hear from you. If you are here, and if you could see these lights, could you go towards them for us, please? You don't need to be afraid of them. But if you go towards them, it'll let us know that you're here. And we'd really appreciate it.
Come on, make one little noise for us to let us know that you're here. Go towards the lights, please.
If you can hear us, but you're not inside this room. Can you make a noise to indicate where you are, please? We can play a game. You make the noise and we'll come and find you.
We call it hide and seek.
Is there anyone who wants to play hide and seek?
You make a noise, hide, and we'll come and find you. Let's leave the door open and see if they come in. Sounds mad. Are you going to come into the room to us? If you walk in the corridors, say hello. I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Mark.
My name's Paul.
We come to visit places like this, your home or your workplace, just to meet people. To meet you. Could you knock like this for me to let me know that you're here, please? Just make any kind of noise to indicate where you are. And like we say, we'll come and find you and talk to you, like we're doing now.
What about singing as your favourite song? I bet you used to sing songs whilst you were getting dressed, didn't you? Could you copy me?
I hope it's going. Paul?
Ram.
Yeah. Hello? Are you with us? Can you come closer? Come on. Don't be afraid. It won't harm you. That's just beeped twice, has Paul.
Has it?
Yeah.
There's the lady here.
I've got your light on for.
It's just, you can see so much better. Night
What's that
vision's-
use? What's the name, Paul?
Trying to find a name off here.
Is that it?
There's no name on it. Yeah, this is here.
I'm sorry, darling, we don't know your name. We forgot your name and that sounds so bad. But was that you coming towards that red light? If so, come towards me. Can you see me? Won't harm you. Please touch that aerial on the red light. Please come forward. Have you got your K2, Paul?
Yeah, I've got the K2.
That was strange, that was. It just beeped twice.
I think it was settling, to be fair.
You think it's settling?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're calling out for the lady of this house.
Yeah, it's going again. Thank you. Please come towards me. Don't be afraid. You've just made it beep twice and you know it won't harm you. We really would like to meet you. I'm going to introduce myself to you now. My name's Mark.
My name's Paul.
What we're doing now, we do this as a hobby. We just want to find out if you do still walk your beautiful house. Now please, could you make that flash again for me? I really would appreciate it if you would. It's an absolutely beautiful home you have. The staircase is amazing. The reason we're doing this here on this staircase is that numerous people have seen you walking. So could you do that for me and Paul, please? Or is it the master of the house? Was that you?
Is William with us?
If that was you, William, could you make it flash? Strange that's beat twice like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate.
We've never had it going, do we? Ever?
Well, put it one way, mate, if it was the battery, it would be continuously going off.
Strange, mate.
I'm going to walk up this top end.
Yeah,
here,
go to the top end, Paul.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand in this corner. The lady of this beautiful house. Could you come forward, please? And walk towards my voice. Please don't be afraid. We really would like to meet you. You see a bright torch shining, that won't harm you. Don't be afraid of that either. Is William here with us too? Are you here, William? Walk up the staircase. Let's hear you walking. I can hear you walking, Paul. What's that coming from? Is that you walking? Did you hear that?
Yeah, it is. Very faint now.
I can hear you walking, Paul. What's that coming from? Is that you walking? Is that you walking? Come towards me, please. The lady or the master of this beautiful home. Please walk up the stairs to us and join me and Paul. I'm Mark.
And I'm Paul.
We just want to meet you. It'd be amazing if we could. This is why we do this. Go towards that red light again. All it'll do is flash. Would it be possible you could knock after me like this to let us know that you're here? Would that be possible?
We've heard you like to show yourself on this staircase, on this balcony. Could you show yourself to us?
I really would like to see you. I should imagine that you're a beautiful lady. Would you like to show yourself too, William, if you're here with us? Please walk towards us.
I heard what sounded like footsteps then, man.
I did.
In this corner over here.
Can you hear it, mate? Honest? Like a rumbling, wasn't it? Is it you who's trying to communicate with us?
We'd love to see you.
That REM pod, mate, was strange, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's gone off twice, hasn't it?
Yeah, beeped twice. And I definitely heard something creaking. I did, Paul, did you?
I heard something. It sounded like it was over in that far corner there.
Yeah.
And it sounded like footsteps.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but you don't know, Paul, do you? You know what I mean? It's strange that REM pod, what's saying the lady hasn't walked round that way?
Yeah.
You don't know, do you?
Well, the REM hasn't gone off again, so that's weird.
Could you make a noise? And which part of the room you're in with us? Could you? That's me. Could you tap on something? Like this? Just to let us know where you are, if you were here.
Interesting, guys. REM pod's gone off twice, and twice only. Only for a brief couple of seconds, wasn't it, Mark?
Yeah, yeah.
We have been hearing what sounds like very faint footsteps on this plane as well. But we've got to remember, Mark, that we've been walking up the steps.
Yeah.
So is
It
it
could
the
be
staircase
unsettling,
settling
yeah.
back?
Could
Yeah,
be
it is
unsettling.
possible,
Who knows?
mate. These
But-
are things you have to consider. So
It's just strange, Paul, that she's been seen walking these balconies.
Yeah.
And that REM pod hasn't gone off since.
No?
And we asked for make a noise over there, and we heard something over there. And I asked her to walk towards me, and then that's when I heard them footsteps, mate.
Right, so I've come back up to the attic. This time I'm with Mark. He's just down there, down the end of the corridor. We've set up a REM pod on the staircase because this seems to be where all the activity comes from up here. So we're hoping, with a bit of luck, we get something to happen. We believe there's a gentleman who wanders these stairs and the whole of this attic. And we were wondering if you could do something for us. Could you make a noise to give us a sign that you're here? Use all of our energy.
I was wondering if you can make a noise like this. Or even whistle. We're going to introduce ourselves to you. And hopefully you'll introduce yourself. My name's Mark.
My name's Paul.
Now, are you going to introduce yourself? Where Paul is, there's been footsteps coming up the stairs. Could you do that for him? I was wondering if you can see us. Make a noise.
Right, we're going to try something. I've left a static cam on the staircase there, facing the REM pod. So if we get any noises on the staircase, that microphone's definitely going to pick that up. We're just going to take a wander down to the very end of the attic. Let's go down here, mate. There's a room with table and chairs.
All right.
Here. So we can take
You got the
pew.
K2?
Yeah, man, I've got the K2 with me. This room here, look. We've got a red light on the staircase. And whilst we're in here, if it's possible, could you go towards that red light? Or if not, we've got a green light on the top of this table. Could you go towards this one?
Or even better, could you walk down the corridor? Come into this room to us. We know you do walk the corridors because we've heard you from a very good friend of ours.
We've seen the video. And it's very, very impressive.
So do it for us. We're really honoured to be here, to be honest. It's a beautiful place. And we just want to know why you keep walking the corridors. Are you stuck here or something? Come let us know. Do they know what bloke walks these corridors, Paul? Do they know who it is?
No, they've just said a bloke.
Just a man.
Yeah.
Could you come and tell us your name? You can get the ghost tube out, mate.
We'll give it a go in here if you want to.
May as well on
sure,
the table.
why not?
We can get a device out now called a mobile phone, and you can talk into it. So tell us your name. And we can talk to you properly, can't we?
So this is a mobile phone. And you can use this device, apparently, to communicate with us.
You're probably thinking, good God, what is that? But just talk into it and you'll find out. It won't harm you. Use all your energy.
Yes, us. Are you curious about us? It's the year 2023. What was the last year that you can remember?
Could you tell us your date of birth? Mine's 1964. Could you tell us yours? We're only guessing that you can understand us, because obviously you must have spoke a bit different back in your day. Tell us your name. My name's Mark. Are you going to knock? Whistle? Do something. Please?
Have we met?
I don't believe we have. You may have met me earlier. I was here on my own.
I'd like to come and meet you.
One 1:47 a.m. Mate, this has been a stint, hasn't it? We arrived here at 7 p.m, guys. And it's now almost 10 to 2 in the morning. It's been a long, long night. But it's been great,
Oh, well, yeah.
hasn't it?
We haven't had a night like this for a long time, have we?
No,
Really enjoyed it.
it's been brilliant.
Been worth the hours on it.
Yeah.
Just a drive.
Disagree.
Oh, well, you would, wouldn't you? You would disagree.
If you disagree that we've had a good night, then make it a bad night. Do something to scare us. I don't even know if that made sense. Disagreed that we had a good night.
Tell you what, when I was down them cellars, I don't know if you were when you were up here on your own, when you're talking to nothingness,
What was that?
sounded like thunder. Is anything above us? There isn't, is there?
No. Are you here?
Do that again for me, please. That was weird, wasn't it? Just carry on talking, mate. It happens when you talk. doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you're talking into nothingness, it's really hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lady.
Lady. Are you a lady? Oh, there's a K2.
So that's why you disagree, because you're a lady.
That's got to stay flat now because it's going to break.
Knock like this, if you're with us.
We travel all over the UK to communicate with those that have said they've passed on. Well, that doesn't do, mate. I'm tired now. I'm really, really tired.
Bloody.
Bloody. Well, let's kill the ghost tube.
Let's just sit here 5 minutes and just don't say anything. Any noises, guys, we're going to leave it up to you. See what you think. It's quiet, mate, isn't it?
Very.
I'd just love you to walk down this corridor. I really would. But I don't think that's going to happen, is it? I don't think you're in the mood tonight to play games. Don't blame you. If it isn't me and Paul asking you to do stuff, it'd be the other people as well. I bet you're sick of it, to be honest. because I certainly would be.
We want to say a massive thank you to Haunted Houses Events,
Yeah.
who've made this possible for us. Really appreciate it, Chris and Ben. Check out the website, guys, if you'd love to investigate a place like this for yourselves. You know, hop on an event, come and experience what it's like to investigate a place just like this. And there's so many more locations as well around the UK.
Yeah,
and the
we've got them
market.
all. We've got a lot coming, haven't we?
No, we've got so much coming, guys. So much. And it's all thanks to
Chris and Ben.
Haunted Houses.
Houses.
But yeah, it's been a great night. We do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next one.
See you guys.